Good evening, and welcome to the new episode of the Great Plains Ghostbusters Adventure Hour. Tonight we are continuing what started out as Hot Rod of the Gods, and since the book got stupid, it is changing into my kind of stupidness, so sit back and enjoy, okay? I'm Nick, I'm your Ghostmaster for the evening, and I am joined by...
Harn, playing Mick Spandangle.
Jason, playing Agent Schwa, the android.
Shannon, playing Vera Trevino.
And Allison is out tonight at a volleyball game, so she will not be here, and anyway, after last episode, this is probably a good episode for her to be gone from. You guys hear a sudden, sickening thud as Agent FU hits the pavement. It's not pretty.
Agent Omelet just became an omelet.
The first people on the scene are a couple homeless people and D. D, it looks like he's trying to use some kind of like CPR or something to stop the bleeding.
I thought you were gonna say he was gonna stand over
Like
her twitching body and laugh.
Like,
I call her Billfold.
Why can't he just use his magic?
That's not the answer.
Maybe he believes that he's done enough to help you guys.
He's never done enough to help us. That devil's food cake will bring him back. She did get a call off to emergency services. So they should be on their way. Can roll on some sort of, would it be brains to patch her up? To stabilize her at least?
You could try it.
16.
You after doing a cursory examination of the body, it looks like it's a little bit past your abilities. There looks to be an excessive amount of bleeding from the head.
Okay, well, then I will make sure nobody moves her, and I guess just stand with her until, like, Jane Doe, you're shady as fuck, but I kind of like you. Hang on, hang in there.
What'd you call her?
Her name's Jane Doe. She's our new secretary. Bob, this is no time for that. Why didn't you catch her? You should have caught her.
I tried. It wasn't fast enough. If only it was faster. I need more upgrades. Oh well, what's gonna I don't hear any sirens yet. Where's
Oh, that's disgusting. Is that her brain?
We see Rambo down here, or did he survive the jump and run off?
That's a good question.
So there was Rambo and who else? What was his other name?
Magnum.
Right.
I think Magnum was burnt to a crisp. I don't know that he's dead, but he's not doing too good either.
Yes, I have burnt next to him.
Yep.
He's a crispy critter.
So somewhere inside Mick's soul, he feels a little bit of death as Magnum expires.
That ain't special. We all feel that every day.
I'm down to 1. Extra.
The ship is engulfed in flames.
And my ship is broken.
Seems like nothing can go right for you guys right now.
This is fucking horrible. I'm going to start going through Jane Doe's billfold. I'm going to start looking for her billfold because we need to go to the bar.
At 5 a.m.
What's she got in her pockets?
I know there's no arguing with Mick right now.
Inside Jane's pockets is a set of keys for a 77 Pinto wagon.
Is that around here?
Actually, yes. You guys drove up separately, right? If I remember right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, there is a small silver device that has a trigger and a small nozzle on the tip of it.
Well, we know what that is, right?
Hey, this looks familiar.
Has she used it while you guys were around? Yeah, she did.
If it's
probably
is
in
it the neuralizer?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Gun.
So in your possession, you now have a noisy cricket, which is probably not something that you want him to have.
No.
I don't
There's
know what
no
that
ID.
is.
She has no ID
To
on
me,
her.
it looks like a tiny toy gun with lights on it.
Well, I'm gonna go check her car for change.
You're not going to find anything in there.
Not
Except
even
for a
under the
lot.
seat.
Maybe some old French fries. Or
I'll
tater tots.
call
From
emergency
77.
services again.
In the distance, you hear what sounds like a crap load of like police sirens, fire engines, and an ambulance.
It's about time.
Coming towards
5 away from Creighton. What the fuck?
A couple officers take you aside and ask, "So, Ghostbusters, huh? Can you explain
Yeah.
this?
Well, we were in
Who's
our
going to pay
flying
for all this
ship.
property damage?"
The mayor.
Don't bring Jeannie into this. That lady on the floor. It's all her fault.
Taxpayers.
I'll side eye Mick and be like, well, it was his clone that started all of this.
The dead lady. The lady with the brains.
She's not dead. She's got like 1 hit point.
Maybe.
She'll be all good when they scoop her
Get
brains
half a
back
hit
into her
point.
cranium.
So you guys talk to the cops for about 10 minutes, explain the situation. They get Jean or Jane Doe in the back of an ambulance. Bob, do you want to go with her, or are you going to stay with the GBs?
I'm gonna need her keys and that toy gun thing that you took, because she gets rather upset.
Well, we're gonna borrow her car, so we'll be fine with it. It'll be cool. You should ride with your friend.
Just give me the little toy gun thing. That's one of her mementos. It's like her
We'll
lucky
keep it
charm.
safe. Mick will definitely keep it safe. He is trustworthy as hell.
No,
Roll
he's
perception.
not.
What is it? A pipe? I'm gonna put it up to my mouth.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just don't press any of the buttons.
No, you can have her little toy. Here's her keys too. You want my shirt?
Nah.
I'm grieving here.
And I'm playing the smallest fiddle in the world.
That's a terrible, terrible noise.
Whoa, what was that?
That it is. I never said I was a good violin player.
Okay. Oh.
I will escort Jane to the hospital. Where are you guys going to be so I can meet up with you again and let you know how she's doing?
Just let her. She can just show up to work. It's cool.
We don't have sick pay.
Yeah,
You have insurance.
Disability.
She definitely didn't work long enough for us to have any kind of medical coverage.
Right. She's in that 90-day probationary period.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Daphne's been with us for years, and she doesn't get shit, honestly.
You guys still have a job to do at the Joslin. Do you inform Bob about it?
I thought
Bob
Bob
should know
knew
about
about
it, right?
it.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
he's here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So most likely they're going to be around here whenever you want to come back.
Alrighty.
Who?
I'll be back.
The hospital is only like 5 minutes away. So once you get her checked in,
It
you
took
can.
him half an hour to get here.
They will drive slow without their lights on if you ask them to. FYI.
It's not life or death right now, so don't worry about it.
She can hold on.
They'll rebuild her. Better, faster,
Better,
stronger.
faster, stronger. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as she doesn't have more upgrades than me.
Did the Joslin director ever come out, or was he waiting for us to go in? I mean, there's a whole lot of shit happening out of that outside the museum right now.
There is. Well, if you know the Joslin,
falling people.
the Joslin is pretty soundproof. It doesn't have a lot of windows on that side that you were at, so he probably has no idea what's going on.
With the ruckus we caused, shit probably fell off the walls. But I will go up to...
He's probably wondering if an earthquake happened, and he's wandering around the museum.
I'll go up to the main doors.
No, not this one.
You guys walk the half block up to the coral-colored marble edifice of the Joslin Art Museum. It is. I cannot imagine how much marble went into the building that place.
Oh.
The security guard is sitting at a little desk behind two glass doors. It looks like he might be asleep.
I'll kind of silently elbow Mick and point. Hey, you wanna freak him the fuck out?
No.
I look at you incredulously, like, what?
No.
I'll knock on the glass. Excuse me, sir.
And he gets up. It's this little old man, and he grabs his cane and starts walking very slowly to the front door. It takes him about 5 minutes to walk the 10 feet to the front door. He's very shaky. Huh? What? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? Huh? It's a little early for Halloween. Huh? Huh?
I will greet the 80-year-old security officer, because that's about what I heard.
What? What do you want? Go away. We're closed.
That's what I was
Close.
looking at.
You heard him. He's closed.
And he turns around and starts walking back to the desk.
No, sir. We're here for a meeting with John Cockville.
Cockville?
That's what it says.
That's a prank. We've done all this for a prank. Did I call you? And I just don't remember? Yeah, this is Johnny Cockville. Gonna need you at the Joslin.
Maybe one clones called, because, they were possessed.
Why do you get to bring up my clones?
It's
Too soon?
Score point. Yeah. He's feeling bad about that. And you see the old man lift a phone and dial a 4-digit extension on there. Click. And he gets back up and walks. Takes about 5 more minutes to walk back up. And by the time that this old man gets to you, Agent Schwa has returned and is by your side. It took this long to get the security guard to acknowledge you and actually come back to the door that Agent Schwa arrived at the hospital, checked his partner in, walked back, because it's not like they
stopped and Dunkin' to get donuts and coffee for everybody.
Yep.
Well, you should have went to Pettit's. That's better.
That's a little bit farther away, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's right down there on 14th. I'm like, Mick, we should just break in at this point. I mean, it'd be faster. He can't catch us.
He pulls a ring off of his belt.
Coffee.
He pulls this chain with a whole bunch of keys on it, and not that one. Not that. No, not that one either. No, not that one. Not that one. Maybe this one. Maybe we'll try this one. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, it worked. I'm not a complete idiot anymore. Okay. What do you guys want?
More.
That's one. Well, it takes him a couple more minutes to walk to the second set of glass doors.
Right now, what I want to know is there some nepotism going on, because you are definitely not qualified for this job.
Probably the only one that applied.
No.
So is John Cockville present?
Johnny Knoxville?
John Cockville.
Oh, he's dead.
I knew it. This is bullshit.
I'll make
This is
a J sign in sign language, and then look like I'm stroking a penis, and then make a house. John Cockville.
You get that
coffee out of your hand up against the wall.
This
is no time for coffee.
You get that across the street. Not here, lady. Across the street.
I hand the old man a coffee.
Through the glass?
Through the glass door.
Oh, I thought he opened the last one. I hold it up and offer it to him. Be like, "Huh? Do you want?"
Amazingly, he finds the right key on the first time. And he
Probably
grabs
got an
it.
extra spring in his step now.
Can you hear me now, sir?
Oh, yeah. Doctor said I shouldn't have caffeine. It peps me up too much. What? John? Who are you looking?
Cockville?
Cockville. Cockville.
Cockville. I have said cock way more times tonight than I really wanted to.
Yeah. Follow me, and we'll go get Johnny for you.
This is going to be like a video game where your mission is to follow the NPC and you have to like walk 2 steps and wait.
You got to make sure he survives the entire trip.
Hey, old man.
What?
You want a Hertz donut?
And he punches you right in the chest.
You can't get. He's seasoned.
That joke's older than I am.
So you like what you feel?
Oh, just like my foxhole in World War II.
Is that a euphemism or was it an actual foxhole?
Oh, those were the days. Oh, those were the days. Battle of the Bulge. Oh
yeah.
boy. Yeah.
Battle of the Bulge in a foxhole, man. I know. I've been there.
Yeah, me too. I was there for 3 months in that same foxhole. Me and Scotty. Oh, yeah. I called him Vanessa then. Yes.
You need to get this guy's number. What is your name, sir?
I've said too much. Said too much.
No, we should all
have more caffeine.
His nameplate says Ruben on it.
Oh, Rube. I love ya. How far have we walked?
About 3 feet.
Is he like this tiny, cute little old man that I'm envisioning?
Probably, yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if... No, I'm not. I was gonna offer to carry him. That might be a little offensive to someone who's been in the foxhole for 3 months. I'm just gonna start screaming, Mr. Cockville, where are you? I'm assuming it echoes. I've never been in the Jocelyn.
Yeah, it echoes. You start to hear the sound of hard-soled shoes start to ring through the empty museum, and they're moving fast towards you.
I start walking towards those shoe sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm right behind her.
So you walk halfway to the end of the museum, and it's coming from the neoclassical painting area.
Boring.
And, I know, right? So that's probably what John does. John gets to enjoy his art museum at 4 a.m. without anybody there. That's why he goes in early. He might say he's looking at journals, but actually he's just looking at the classic nudes.
I was gonna say, where's the nudie hall? This one's all sticky.
We gotta restore this one. You see a man probably in his 50s with graying hair and a 3-piece suit. Doesn't look like it's a modern suit, kind of outdated, probably from like the late 90s. He's not exactly a fashionable symbol, you could say. It's probably made out of tweed.
Mr. Cockville?
Ghostbusters. About time you showed up. Didn't I call you like 3 hours ago?
We had a little oopsie in your front lawn. It might be burnt out there.
You burnt my lawn.
Mix Clone did.
Yeah.
Mix Clone
is burning on your lawn. That's going to be in the expenses.
So you burnt a ship on my front lawn? I'm not understanding this. How'd you get a boat on my front lawn?
Don't worry about it. Just worry about it when the billing comes through. You can call our receptionist and they'll explain everything. Now, what are we here for, Mr. Coxall?
It's Coxville.
Let's get down to brass tacks, Coxville.
Oh, it's Coxville? I thought it was Cockville.
Come on, Cocksmell. What's going on here?
Oh my god. What up, penis breath? Hey. I don't know how much your secretary told you about what's going on in the museum.
Nothing.
That's good help.
She's half dead. She's splattered on your sidewalk, so there might be some brains out there too.
Her healthcare is probably going to be in the bill too.
Now, I didn't hear that. I don't know what's going on. I do not know anything about a dead woman on my lawn. So please.
She's not dead.
Dead?
It's just a dead dude on the lawn. My clone. One of my clones is dead on your lawn.
Dead.
That's going to be in the bill. Now, are you going to tell us what's going on here, or do we just have to wander around here looking for ghosts under every painting and under every sculpture? Is there one under here? I'm going to go fiddle with the painting.
Let me just go through this again. Jesus. Good help, I swear to God.
Now I interrupt when you start talking.
We have been having paintings and books and other artifacts go missing during the night.
It's probably that old guy. He's creepy.
He's the greatest watchman in the world.
He wants
He's a very light sleeper.
Maybe you need a new night watchman, not the Ghostbusters.
It's a scam, dude. He wants you to think that he's, sleeping and he's too old to understand what's going on. But when you're not looking, he gets pretty nimble.
Hey,
That's when you give him coffee.
What's your name, Roger?
John.
Not you.
Who?
Burner.
His name's Jody!
Bob?
What? Who?
Bob!
You need a job, Bob? Guy's hiring.
Oh.
Come on, we're trying to solve this problem.
So where are things missing from? The entire museum, or is it contained in one area?
So, most of the time, we find the artifacts scattered around. Like, we'll find, like, a human skull in one of the lecture halls, or we'll find one of the paintings in a different gallery.
Okay, first of all, why do you have a human skull? This is an art museum.
It's also a history museum. And sometimes we have traveling exhibits. So, Can I go on with what's going on here?
No, I smell fish.
John gets this, like, weird look on his face, like he just wants to let his, like, 13-year-old self out, but he's not going to do it.
He's too refined.
We are missing a very rare, one-of-a-kind book that is missing from storage. We have not put it out for display yet.
Did these disappearances and reappearances and moving of artifacts been going on for a while, or did it maybe start after you received something new to the museum, or?
That's an excellent question. You can't work for Mr. Cocksore. You're hired with us.
Yes, actually, they did. Along with the book was a couple artifacts from the dig that the book explains about.
What dig?
We need to go somewhere more private than this if we want to go talk about this.
You got like a sauna?
Yeah, we wouldn't want Goldberg to hear. Hey, Goldberg, can you hear us?
What?
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 No, I can't hear you at all.
Here, Ruben, have some more coffee.
Great.
Okay, yeah. Let's go to a private place because I have more questions.
He walks you back to the back of the museum. Downstairs, he leads you to a conference room that is pretty out of the way, that nobody's going to be able to overhear you. So
I'm going to pop down in a chair, slip off my cowboy boots, and put my feet up on the table. They're dirty socks. They have some holes. It's cool.
So I don't expect, Nick.
Yeah.
I take my travel Febreze out and spray his socks because I'm used to this shit.
Something's rotten in Denmark.
Cool. Now I don't have to clean them.
So let me ask you, if you guys ever heard of this thing called the Dire Expedition?
Oh yeah.
No, sir. I don't think we have.
So, Mick, apparently you know a lot about this. Can you please explain what the Dire Expedition was?
No, I can't. It's top secret.
Oh, yeah, it's top secret, all right. But So, if I didn't have this book in my possession, I would say that this was conspiracy. Like, I'm losing his accent. Like, I would say that I would be called conspiracy, but since I own the only copy of the manuscript, along with other parts of the expedition, I have some tools, I have maybe some fossils that they found, that I know for a fact that this is a fact.
So if you can just try to ignore Mick, can you explain what the Dyer expedition was?
Did it perchance happen in Nome, Alaska?
It did. Around 1918, the university sent archaeologists to Nome, Alaska to investigate, or to actually take core samples of the tundra. They found not only core samples of Precambrian fossils, but they also came back with pictures of just incredible things. They found a pyramid fully encased in glass or in ice. They also found remains of beings that predate what we would believe how old the Earth would be. Only 2 people came back, and one of them wrote the book, and one of them went crazy and is now in an asylum, or was in an asylum until he died.
So if it was a pyramid, why hasn't it been found since then?
Nobody knows. It could have been snowed in. It could have melded in with the mountains. Nobody knows. We don't know exactly where this expedition was supposedly taking place.
How do you carbon date something you found on the Earth to find out that it predates the Earth?
Let's just say the carbon in this thing is so old that it could only be older than Earth.
How old is it? Just kidding.
Let me look up how old the Earth is.
Do you have security footage?
Oh yeah, we have security footage.
Did you check it?
I wouldn't have called you if I didn't.
Oh, what'd you find?
That's why he was probably paranormal. That's why he called you guys.
We have a video of the book being raised out of its container, floating down the hallway, and then disappearing through solid wall.
What was the name of the book?
The Dyer Expedition of 1918. A study of the Mountains of Madness.
D-I-R-E?
D-Y-E-R. D-Y-E-G-H-E-R period. No, I don't know. D-Y-E-R. Dyer.
Was it? I'm assuming since it's not dire as in dire, meaning the dire circumstances, but Dyer as in probably the last name of the leader of the expedition?
Correct.
Oh.
What was Mr. Dyer's first name, or Mrs. Dyer's first name?
Rupert. Professor Rupert Dyer.
Was he one of the survivors?
No.
You know, I'd check our copy of the Spirit Guide, but I think it burnt up in the ship that's burning on your lawn. You don't happen to have a copy of Tobin's Spirit Guide or the history of the anal bead occult phenomenon, right?
The anal bead phenomenon?
What's the name of the
You haven't digitized that yet. I have told you how many times, Mick, you need to digitize Tobias.
That is not my job.
Nothing is your job.
He doesn't have a job. How does he get paid?
Well, he's the one that negotiates.
I don't
for all
think
the
I do get paid.
You get paid in bong water.
That or else he had to split it with his phone. So now he instead of having to split it 3 ways, now he only has to split it 2 ways.
Well, I would personally like to go to where the book arose from and what hall it traveled down to check it with the goggles.
I would like to see that as well, but before we do that, what were the names of the survivors? The 2 survivors.
Let me think. Hold on. It's really early, guys. You.
Want some coffee?
No.
Author Man and Psycho Dude.
Professor Lake, if I remember right. Professor Lake and George Gedney.
Which one went crazy?
If I remember right, it was Gedney that went crazy.
So that means Professor Lake's the one who wrote the book.
Yes.
Well, if worse comes to worse, we could see if Lake has family. Perhaps there's an original manuscript. But maybe we can find the book you had first.
You have all access to the museum if you want. Just
Oh, shit.
do not destroy anything.
Do
Please.
you have
I've heard of
Chuli glass decorations in here right now?
Patchouli glass?
No, Chuli. You've never heard of Chuli?
Chuli?
You
Like the
had a
gum?
big exhibit years ago.
Like the gum. Chuli's gum?
Okay, we're safe. If there's no glass sculptures, we're good.
Oh, I might destroy your toilet. Hey, Vera, you got any copies of the contracts and waivers in your pockets, satchel?
I'm pretty sure they have toilet paper in the bathroom, Mick.
Might only be the single ply stuff, but
Well, I intend to use the staff bathroom, so the upper staff bathroom. But yeah, we need the form signed.
Can't imagine I carry it.
I think we're gonna have to run back to the shop.
Wait, 1 through 3, I got one, knowing you wouldn't. It's a 4. I don't have one.
I think we're gonna need to go back to headquarters. Do we
we
have any equipment here anyway?
Yeah.
Are we wearing everything? I don't remember that.
The only thing Vera has is a proton pack that she got from D, and I don't think you guys. I know Mick took a duffel bag of stuff.
I usually have my goggles on my head.
Let me check the duffel bag, and maybe there's a wrinkled copy in the bottom.
Because I believe we drove here because the 2 Micks had the ship, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got one of the standard packets here. Looks like I was using it to keep track of an Uno game. There's a bunch of cocks written on the back. But here, Mr. Cockburn, this is your standard waivers and fee schedules and agreements to pay us. And, that's definitely going to cover stuff. So we're going to need you to sign this.
He reads it, and just be careful, please. This stuff is priceless.
Hey, I'm not the destructive one here, okay? Vera?
I could get a big old Vera eye roll. Like, my eyeballs touch my brain. But I usually have my goggles on my head if we're heading out on a mission, so I at least have goggles and a proton pack. And we should have traps in the car. So if we don't have any on us, I want to run back and get some.
Didn't we bring the ship?
What happened to that D guy?
He's probably frolicking in the flames of the ship that you guys were in.
Yeah, last I saw him, he was trying to stabilize Jane.
Why don't you take us to where the artifacts were kept?
He leads you back downstairs, and behind giant Monet is a door. Like, he pulls probably like this 12 by 14 painting away from the wall, and behind it is a door that leads to where all the storage is for all the undisplayed items are. And you go through that, you go into another room that is completely made out of glass, and he tells you to put on protective white overalls, because this is a clean room and nobody should be bringing any kind of outside contaminants into this room. Other than Mick, he's an outside contaminant himself.
I will, of course, don the protective gear because I'm very respectful to
I'll put it on as well, but I want to ask. I'm like, these are humidity, temperature controlled rooms, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so what if somebody, and I'll kind of point at Mick, farts in here?
Should I get a charcoal patch for his back end?
No, don't worry about my back end, cockburn.
You might need a charcoal patch for the front end, too.
I think you need just a charcoal patch suit for him.
Just roll around in this old charcoal for a while. He goes to a case and pulls out a drawer, and there is a pickaxe in it. There is a spot cut out for a book. There is some samples of fossils in there. There is a glass jar sitting on its side with something in formaldehyde.
Cool, I'm going to pick that up. Kind of swish it around so I can tell what's in it.
No, put it down. Oh my God.
We have to thoroughly investigate this. Somebody hit it with the little ghost meter.
I flipped the goggles down.
You might want to stop shaking it.
I do want to see what's in that jar.
The PKE meter.
Are those pickles?
No, that is not a pickle. That is one of
dick?
I could see how you would think that it looks like a phallus, but it really is not. What that is what's left of the creature that they dug up in Nome.
What part of the creature might it be? Can we identify that?
So this jar is probably one of those giant mason jars that's probably like 12 by 9, right? Just huge, filled with formaldehyde, and kind of looks like a giant dick, but it's not. It's the lower end of a tentacle that you could... It's not quite octopi-ish. It's has a different skin and bone structure inside that it's not from Earth.
Hey, Arn. How do you make an octopus laugh? Tentacles!
That's not how it goes.
Get it? I know. Do I see anything in my goggles?
You are getting a small reading. It's giving off a very weak PKE. But
does that mean it's just worn off, or is it just a small reading?
It's a very old thing, so it's probably was very strong at one time, and it's just getting less and less as time goes by. You would have to contact Egon or somebody like that to talk about protonic decay.
Does the part look like anything that I would be familiar with the MIB?
No. Just like when you saw the entity inside Mira, you didn't recognize that, and this is something that you wouldn't recognize either.
Okay.
There is a trail of PKE leading to the glass door.
I'm ready to follow it.
So
I will let them know.
In a sealed room, a sealed clean room, how did it get out?
Well, he said that in the security footage, the book just went straight through a wall, so...
Was that the case for this clean room as well? Did it just, phase through the door?
Yes.
Yeah, did it good. Okay.
The book went through the door, through the picture out front, and headed up to the Swanson Gallery and went right out the wall.
Which side of the building does that wall exit towards?
The east.
Is that where our ship is currently burning?
Yes, it's above the front door that you guys came in.
So it would have gone past Reuben.
Reuben's on the first floor. The Swanson Gallery is on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
If we, we would probably know this, but if we watched a video with the goggles on, would we see anything or no, because the video didn't happen to capture anything?
The video only shows the book. It doesn't have anything that you guys can detect other than visuals.
Well, we're going to need to we can put this testicle back since you're really attached to it. Unless anybody object to leaving the testicle in here. But we're going to need that pickaxe.
No.
Why do we need the pickaxe?
Because more than likely, if this is a spirit, we're going to find it. It's going to have some sort of physical embodiment. And the only thing that's going to hurt it is some sort of artifact from the same expedition. Hence, the pickaxe. So we're going to need that in order to vanquish the bad things that are happening to make your shit disappear. That, or, you could call Crime Stoppers. I don't know. Maybe you could call the government and tell them that you're missing the book that you're not supposed to have. I don't know.
Oh, well, if that's how it's going to be.
I'm not going to keep it, but we're going to need it. You can put my hand on his shoulder. And look, bud, I'm a doctor. You should listen to me.
Doctor, I'm not even going to ask what you're a doctor of, but you do make a very good
I hold multiple doctorates.
argument
He's a
for your case. He learned all about gynecology online. I'm a labiologist.
Ladyologist. You're
I'm
looking
a
at
chemist,
vaginas all day. You don't want to look at them all night, right?
You do make a very good argument for taking the pickaxe.
No.
Let's just keep the book between us, please. I do not need anybody else trying
We're nothing
to
if not professional. All right, I'm going to swing the pickaxe around through the air.
When we're done in here, so I don't forget, I want to go to the east side on the outside of the building and just look.
We're moving on up.
To the east side.
You're getting some PKE off of that too.
Of course we are.
Is it all the same amount? Like, is everything in that drawer given off the same amount of PKE?
Same amount.
Well, they checked all this out, but all they took was the book, guys, so...
So, Vera, do you want to go outside to check the side of the building, or do you want to just... What do you want to do?
I would like to go outside to check the building. I don't know what I'm looking for.
Are we going to follow the PKE trail?
Well, that's where the book went out of the wall, he said. So, yeah, I mean, we could follow the PKE trail first.
Let's split up.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
You're right. There's an odd number of us. You would definitely feel left out.
Darn it, I hate being the third wheel.
So the PKE meter...
I'm going to slop my goggles down.
Nice.
Slop them?
Slop them down.
So sloppy, but...
You don't know what Arky did to those before you put them on. He knew they were yours.
Arky's special anti-fog.
I could have let the bum borrow them.
You did what? You lumbarred them.
Let the bum borrow them.
Oh.
In one of their romantic...
Why do you smell like an asshole?
Lombard fucked him. All right. You come upstairs, It leads you up to the Swanson Gallery, and there's a painting, probably very Renaissance painting. Typical scene of like a king sitting on a chair, and in his hand is very weirdly a book.
Is that what the book went
Can we
through?
make out the name of the book? Does it look like the book?
Did the painting have a book prior to this?
I don't know. The book is turned around so you can't see the cover of it, but there is a mountain in a circle on the back.
Is there like a little placard at all to explain what this painting is, or is it just kind of sitting there on the wall? Oh, Vigo, you've been a bad monkey.
This
So-
is a terrible painting.
It's
His hairline's like up here.
His head is too tiny.
Are you talking about the king?
Yeah.
no Vigo. It's George IV, seated in morning dress by Thomas Lawrence. It's an actual painting. You can look at it on our Discord if you want to. If you're not, look it up.
George the Fourth, what?
Seated in morning dress. Morning dress?
Morning like the daytime or morning like someone died, I'm sad.
Morning as beginning of the day.
Okay.
If it was morning, it'd be MOURN.
I know. I immediately go to like funeral clothes. Can I ask Coxville? Is there anything special about this painting?
It's
Because he
Cockburn.
appears to be holding a book. Is that where the PKE trail leads to? Is that painting?
Yep. Let's see if I can find anything about George IV.
Or you can just say, nope.
Tiny head, giant balls.
He's probably inbred about 13 times because a lot of royal people were.
Coxville did not come with you. He told you to investigate the museum.
Fuck did Coxhole go?
Probably in his office. It's about to be time to open the museum, and he's probably getting things ready to tell patrons that they're not going to be open for a while. There is a giant burning ship on the front lawn. He's probably going to have to deal with that.
I'm gonna go. Anybody got a phone? Why don't you look up this picture and see if he normally has a book? I'm gonna kind of slide the picture away from the wall a little bit and see if there's anything back there.
I am on my phone, but I don't hear you because right now I'm looking up something else.
Born.
Was George the Fourth inbred?
They all were.
5 royals who suffered because of inbreeding. George the Fourth. Seated.
So, Mick, on the back of this painting, you see a glyph painted on the back. You can't make it out while it's sitting attached to the wall.
Yeah, we're gonna have to pull this sumbitch away from the wall. Hey, Roger, help me with this. Jimbo, Sammy,
Samsonite. Swanson.
Oh, I was completely off.
All I can find is the picture. I cannot find any information regarding it except it was painted in 1821 by Thomas Lawrence in Romanticism style.
There's nothing
I don't
romantic at all about this.
I don't think the painting is important, guys.
Yeah, it is. It totally is. So help me get this off the wall. What's your name? Jimmy Willikers?
Who are you talking to?
You!
Me?
Yes! Your name isn't anywhere on my notes.
I'm Bob.
Bob. Hey, who's Mira?
He's the little cult leading fuck that was levitating at the Leahy Mall.
Because I've got his billfold. We'll have to go get drinks later.
I'm okay with using his money. That little kid's a dick. He probably just spent all his money on LARPing and plastic tablets anyway.
Speaking of tablets, did you guys ever get the tablet back? Oh,
No.
Did you actually get to look at the tablet?
Nope. Rambo took off with it, and my thinking was he'll have it in Nome. We'll catch up with him in Nome if that's the absolute last place.
Did you guys get to look at the plastic one that Mira had?
I think we just disregarded it because it was plastic.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pop this sumbitch off the wall.
And amazingly, no alarms go off. So maybe the director turned off all of the alarms that are on the paintings.
Well, that would be wise of him
Why he would do that?
because he's smart.
He gave us free reign to the entire place, so
He probably knows your reputation. And it would probably be easier to disable the alarms than have you guys bust things to...
look the other way.
Yep. You guys managed to get this painting off the wall and spun around. And there is a small symbol in a circle that looks like a pyramid. Maybe people assume it's a mountain, but after all the investigation you guys have been doing into this, you guys recognize it as not a mountain, but actually as a pyramid.
There's not a little stick coming down the middle, is there?
And it's not a Deathly Hollow.
Always.
It's always the Deathly Hollows.
Is it? I'm assuming it's lighting up with energy.
It is.
Okay.
It's also the symbol that's on the book that King George IV is holding.
All right.
Touch it.
And
Put this back
also,
against the... Go on.
and also on the back of this, if you guys got to look at the... Give me a brains roll, please.
All
Brains?
of us?
Anybody who held the tablet that Miri had.
Oh Lord. I
Uh,
think I did.
I don't
I
know
read
what I did.
15.
Okay. You also remember a tablet being at the Blander Mansion. You remember who picked that up? Vera?
The MIB people took it.
Somebody took it out of the case first. I think it was you.
Probably.
Probably.
I didn't start taking notes till, a couple episodes in.
That's okay. Nothing happened in those first two.
We got our mind space. That's what happened.
Yeah, we don't remember anything anyway,
Right.
so...
It's like, fuck it.
I think, honestly, I just feel like we were so busy with the possession that the MIBs took it, but
I rolled a 21 on my brains.
Okay. So
Ooh.
you probably remember the most because you've actually held it more and took it to get... The back of this painting is completely covered in the glyphs that were on that tablet. So even if you guys do not have the tablet, you guys now have a representation of what the tablet looked like.
I take pictures with
On the
my
back of this-
phone.
Painting?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It was episode 2. I started taking pictures or notes. But yes, I take pictures of that with my phone. Make sure they're good quality and however many I need.
I can't remember. I know I didn't ask this before. The glyphs don't resemble anything that I've seen in my time with MIB, right?
Right.
Okay.
Even your team of ciphers couldn't figure out what this meant. And at that moment that you guys have a revelation of this is the tablet, the lights go out, you hear a scream, and it's a man's scream, footsteps running up the stairs, and you see John Coxville run straight into the north wall so hard he knocks himself out.
We should go run to where the opposite location of which forth he came.
Yep, I still have the goggles on, which have night vision, right?
Yep.
Me too.
He
Let's
He
run!
seemed like he wasn't in his right mind, or he was just terrified. Could we make that out?
Terrified.
Okay. Yeah, let's run the other way.
No, run towards.
Yeah, there's only one way out of this area, and that's the downstairs.
I meant running towards where he was running away from, like Mick said. That way.
As you guys get to the top, the opening of the stairway that leads down into the main atrium, your PKEs in your goggles and probably in your hands, even if you're not touching them, are full up. They are screeching in your ears, and just the light bars are just all over the place. There's something huge in here.
What do those little thingies that you're holding do?
It registers PKE and ghost energy and stuff
Potential
like that.
psychic energy readings.
Oh,
And they're off the charts right now.
Is this still present?
is that good or bad?
Fucking bad.
Yeah, whatever this thing is, it's
This
humongous.
big. Was Lilith even this big?
No, Lilith was not this big.
I would like to maybe back out
Right.
slowly.
It enables us to track ghosts and other entities. And it's off the chart. This is huge.
Yeah, you are reading a Class 7 entity, and if you remember...
I didn't know that there were different colors. Oh, that's in the Ghostbusters video game. There were different colors on the PKE meter. Red was ghosts and entities, green was paranormal substance, and blue was a cursed artifact. PKE meter also functions as a PDA with a built-in copy of Tobin's spirit guide and scans it. That's from the video game. All right, sorry.
Still canon. Still canon.
PDA, personal display of affection?
Public diddling of automaton. What? It's a robot that diddles you. Yay!
Oh.
In public.
Don't worry, guys. I have the magical pickaxe.
You start hearing
Go ahead.
crashing, sounds of walls falling over, statues crumbling. There is something in the floor beneath you that is wrecking the museum.
Well, fuck
Holy
it. Let's
shit.
go.
Hold on. Since there's so much wanton destruction, I'm going to run back to that painting of the king. I'm going to whip out my trusty switchblade, and I'm going to cut it out of the frame. And fold it up, and put it in my satchel.
You know what? I'm just impressed that you waited until other things were destroying shit and you didn't just do it. So, kudos.
Oh, and then I'm going to take the frame and toss it really hard into a wall so it shatters.
Nice.
All right, I'm ready to go.
As-
The frame was worth more than the painting.
As you guys get closer, the smell of rot is permeating the whole area. It smells like death and decay.
Oh my god, break out your Febreze.
Very old death and
Let me
decay.
see that Febreze. I need to snort it directly into my nostrils.
I am going to call D in my headset.
I don't think any amount of Febreze is going to cover that stench up.
Yeah. What do you want? Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm right here. Yep. What? Uh-huh.
Smell
Yep.
something.
What?
Are you okay?
Fire! Brimstone!
There's...
Can you hear me?
Sorry, flames, man. Flames all over the place.
I know, you love it.
Yeah, it's just super exciting over here.
Glad
There's
you're
like
having fun.
there's like ghosts and dead mix, and yeah, it's sweet. What are you guys doing?
Well, I'm just curious. We have a Class 7 energy, and we suddenly smell the most pungent smell of rotting ever, and I just wanted to know if you knew if any of your family was in town.
My sister might be around, but
What's
other than
her-
that, S.
S. Would she be this powerful?
No, but her smell is. Ha! All right. So,
Ching!
where are you?
We are in the temperature-controlled room of the Jocelyn, I believe.
Nope. No, you're not.
We're upstairs, dude.
We're upstairs. Haven't made it
Alright.
down there yet?
Hold on. I'll be right there. All right. Dude,
Thank
put
you!
that. Hey, put that down. All right, I'll be right there. He's
Who?
trying to wrangle cops and stuff.
Oh.
Just make them do stupid crap. All right. In about 3 seconds, you see the flash next to you. Hey, what's going on? Hey, oh, what is that smell? Oh my God, Mick, is that you?
It's not me.
Is that you, Mick?
It's not me.
Smells like
Waiting for it.
smells like the brimstone pits of hell. I'm sure it was you.
It's not me.
Did you have taco night? Is it Tuesday?
It's not taco night. I had nothing to
last
do
night.
with this.
Grease the
Taco-
socks at least.
Oh, okay. I don't know
I just
what
Didn't
am I
know if you
doing?
recognize this.
No, I don't know what this is.
Are you scared of this?
This is old, very old, very powerful, very old,
Shit.
older than me, older than my
Would you
dad.
suggest we run?
No.
No way. I got the pickaxe.
One thing I've learned: confront your demons. Do it. Go. Let's do
That's
this.
right. Let's go confront some demon.
Driving
We're
a
gonna-
train.
We're gonna take this tentacle porn Cthulhu wannabe and send him straight back to Alaska.
All right,
Fuck
I'm in.
Alaska.
It's a good day to die.
You know about Cthulhu?
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
read some books.
Oh,
I was in a shitty D&D campaign once.
he's
Yeah.
a bad poker player, man. Bad poker player.
She's
Awesome.
Like, "Go
Good to
tomorrow."
know.
He's got 8 arms, 80 arms, infinite arms. Always got something up him.
All right, so he hasn't reared his head yet. So is it still rooting around downstairs, like in the storage area, or?
There's a slurping, sloshing sound starting to come up the stairway that you guys are next to. It sounds like Mick described, like a whole bunch of suction cups, slimy tentacles coming up the stairs.
Pull up my deatomizer. That's the only thing that I've got on me.
You have
Okay.
the noisy cricket on you, don't you?
Vera does.
I
No.
didn't take. I thought
Yeah.
Mick still had it.
No,
Just give them
okay.
back to me.
Bob's
Oh,
got it.
I gave it back to Bob. I didn't want to be a dick.
So are we going downstairs?
Whatever
Let's
it
go
is,
towards that
it's
noise.
It's
coming
already on
up
the
those
steps.
stairs.
I have my proton pack just, ready to go. Not on slime, on the actual beam thing. I can't
Kill.
remember. It's
Set
not
the
done. Will we make it to the end?
Let's see. Will you make it to the end of this? I don't know.
Oh, probably not. Well, I have a demonic proton pack, so
You do.
have
So
I
the-
noticed anything extra on this pack, or is it the normal buttons and normal setup?
It's just the normal setup.
Damn. Okay.
There is one little red button that is
Push it.
not in the same place as everything else.
Push it!
I will save that for a life or death moment.
Oh, push it! Oh, push it! What's this red button do?
The button that says don't push.
You know, the sound is getting stronger. There's more sloshing sounds, more tentacles, sticky sounds, more slimy things. The lights are flashing on and off. This thing is coming up the stairs, and it's not fitting, so it's just making its own hole. It's the whole stairway is collapsing, and it's just coming up.
This is going to
those
be
nights.
fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
I would like to not be directly in front of where this dude wants to go, so I'm going to try to step off to the side and maybe find some cover.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like that.
But of course, how I roll, I'll just be standing there looking like a tree.
I just have to walk. I just have to stand behind you.
You're pretty big. You're bigger than me, so we'll see how
Yeah,
that
but you're gonna mess up, and you'll be like a human shield.
After a little bit, this thing is completely upstairs. It is now taking up a good quarter of the museum.
That's really big.
It does not seem... It looks like it's looking for something.
It's probably looking for its missing testicle.
Probably looking for that goddamn pickaxe.
Tell him we don't have the fucking book.
What book?
Probably wants its tablet back.
Honestly,
Yeah,
at this
what?
point, I don't
Bob.
know that I want to even attack it. I mean, if it's not...
Go, Vera. You're our diplomat. Go talk to it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
kind of put you on the back, kind of towards it.
Go get him, Vera.
I'd be a
We
nice
got your back. We'll be right behind you. You don't want me to talk to it.
Piss
Does
him
it
off.
hear Mick? Does it hear Mick talking to me?
It hears everything and is coming closer to you guys.
Oh, shit. Well, I'll say, hey, big guy, what's up?
And tentacles have now covered about 20 feet in front of him and are stretching out, covering the floor, coming towards you guys.
Okay, I want to fire.
I'm gonna keep that pickaxe kind of in front of me so that I'm ready to keep any testicles at bay.
Okay.
Firing on him. Oh, dear Jesus. All right. 13. Not great, but,
Bill hits him. It doesn't seem like... It appears like you hit it, like it's got an ectopresence, but it's also got a physical form. And it looks like you have knocked off a little bit of that ectopresence. So, give me a brains roll, please. Anybody that has the Tobin Spirit Guide on their PDF.
Oh no, I closed my dice roller.
17.
17.
Yep.
Not high enough.
So, what's cool about the upgrade that Professor What's His Nuts did for you? What's his name? Professor...
Jonathan Von Duncan?
No, the other one. The one that you stole the ship from, pretty much.
Loon?
Loon.
Yeah, Professor Loon.
I thought I got this from D.
Well, you got a proton pack. You didn't get a PKE meter.
Oh, okay.
He installed a visual search program, and it came up as this is a rumor of an entity called a Shoggoth. And a Shoggoth is supposedly an ancient life form from another dimension. It's part ghost, part alien. Or alien ghost. Or ghost alien. Whatever you want to think about it.
React when I shot it.
It did, but it didn't seem like it's going to stop it. Like, the rumor is that they're not very smart. They have one thing that they are made for, and that is it. They're not made to think. They're made to do.
Oh, so it's working for somebody?
With my deatomizer.
Okay.
What role would I do for that?
Moves.
Move? Oh, shit. Well, fortunately, it's large, so I have a better chance of hitting it, maybe.
You do.
10!
So I'll tell you right now, it's so big, you only have to roll a 5 or above to actually hit.
Yes! I hit it!
Looks
Would
like one of
Go
the
ahead.
tentacles is a little crispy, but that's about it. Like, you're affecting its physical form, while the Ghostbusters are affecting its ethereal form.
Oh.
All right.
Well,
I'm gonna
it's
attempt
hitting
to-
it at the same time.
Well, would we know from this display on our PKE reader if a ghost trap would work on it or not?
You would need to destroy the physical part first,
Okay.
and then try to capture the ecto part.
Cool.
I need to take a swing with the pickaxe onto one of the thing's tentacles to see if that does anything. Is there a tentacle near me?
Yeah, there's at least 18 of them near you.
Excellent. I got an unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah, it looks like that did both damage to the ethereal and the physical.
Alright, since I've got Agent FU's Noisy Cricket.
You're gonna do it two-handed, just like Wyatt Earp.
I'm just gonna use the Noisy Cricket first to see what it does. Because Noisy Cricket is a more powerful weapon than the Deatomizer, so... 6!
Nice.
Hey, that hits.
That seems to have done a little bit more damage to it physically than your other gun. What is your your strength?
My strength?
Yep.
4.
4. Give me a ghost die roll, and if you get a 6, you fly backwards and hit the wall. Hopefully you don't. Hopefully you're strong enough to actually use this thing.
I rolled a 1 on my ghost die.
Good. You're still up. D.
Next time I'll brace myself against the wall.
D doesn't have a proton pack, but he is going to start casting a spell that you've never seen him actually do. He's opening some kind of dimensional gate. I think Vera actually saw him do this one time. He is going to run interference for you guys by sending in a group of demons into the room to try to get the tentacles away from you guys and keep the Shoggoth busy while you guys destroy
I love
it.
that kid.
Okay. Shoggoth is actually going to go and is going to... Oh, here we go. He's gonna try to wrap a tentacle around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mick Span Dangles. Give me a counter moves roll for this.
A dodge?
Yeah,
Wrapped?
go ahead. Yep.
Allow me to dodge. A 23. Just 2 things I'm good at.
He got a 28 and a ghost.
What a dick.
You have been
Ouch.
wrapped and are hanging upside down about 6 feet off the ground.
Perfect. That's
And-
where I wanted to be.
Your legs are feeling a great pressure, almost to the point of breaking.
That's wonderful. At least it's not my spine.
And Vera, give me a moves roll, please.
Oh, we're fort.
6.
13. Lucky number 13.
Hey, that's better than what he got. You are still trying to skip over the tentacles that aren't being affected by the demons. Agent Schwa, give me a opposing moves roll, please.
Not very swift. A 6.
You are in the same predicament as Mick.
Who?
There's so many of you. I don't know which one. It
You
could
guys
be-
are relying on me now? You're screwed.
Okay, that's all he's got. Most of his rolls are going after the black-eyed kids and the other demons that are running around.
I want to try I'm praying to God that I do not roll a ghost die because I want to shoot the tentacles holding Mick's feet. Or holding Mick.
Did you... Okay, go ahead.
No, finish your thought.
Nope, it's okay.
I'm very, very, very sorry about this.
Somebody tried.
19 with the ghost die.
Ouch!
I was doing so well, and then you guys rely on me.
So,
You know, I was gonna suggest you try to save Bob because I'm pretty strong, but you know, I had a little faith in you, and that faith was totally misplaced.
You jinxed me. I blame you.
so you hit the tentacle that's holding Mick, and it lets go, and he falls 6 feet to the floor, right on the proton pack, and that is not very comfortable. Let me just say, you feel like maybe one of your ribs got cracked. So one brownie point, please.
I got you down at least.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse.
I always let my team members down.
We haven't gone into like traits yet.
Just not gently.
He didn't hit his head or anything like that, or he would have lost a brain or something like that.
One
You have
whole
more than one
brain.
brain?
Is it like 4, don't you? You have like 4 brains?
Wait, permanently?
No! You'd have to go to a hospital and recover, but that's about...
Oh, okay.
He would just do a bunch of drugs and forget it.
I was just going to say, I've got plenty of drugs at home. We'll get into the opiate stash and everything will be fine.
Vera?
What?
Who did you talk to before firing that weapon?
Buddy?
Did you pray to somebody?
Oh. It's just an expression.
Did you just say pray to God that you're going to get Mick down? How could you do that? I thought we were friends.
Said that.
I thought we were friends.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, it let me down. Because did you see Mick got hurt?
I'm fine.
I've learned my lesson, D.
Okay. Now just don't let it happen again.
It won't. I promise.
Don't.
Sorry, Satan? Who is it okay to pray to?
I never said my dad was Satan.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anybody? It's probably Mick's or Schwa's turn.
All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to go and try to pickaxe the testicle that is holding Schwa.
Oh, God.
I'm not going to fuck up. So you're cool. Hold on, we're going to pop that down to a 6er and 29. No ghost. 29, holy shit.
29?
Roll. 29.
Jesus.
5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6.
And you hit it so hard with that pickaxe that it lets go of Schwa. And Schwa, give me a moves roll to see if you do not land directly on your head.
7.
7.
Oh. Ow.
For you, it really doesn't matter. There might be a slight dent in your cranium. Your positronic brain is kind of...
All of a nervous twitch for a little while.
Yeah, right. A little spark comes out the side of your eye. You're fine.
What are you talking about?
Now it's bad robot time. All right.
Bad robot.
Okay, Schwa, you are up.
Schwa.
Bob.
Bob.
All right. I'm gonna brace myself against the wall. And noisy cricket again. Right on a 5.
Man. That's without any deductions to your points. All
I
right.
need more upgrades, man.
He is going to try to grab Vera first. 28. Give me a moves roll against a 28.
There's no way I can even beat that. 14.
It has you by the ankles and is slowly, bringing you over to its main, what you would think of as his head.
Awesome.
I'm bony. I won't taste good.
Mick, same thing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to dodge this time. Because I'm good at dodging. And I'm not going to suck.
You got a 19.
21.
Nice. You are still free.
Wait. Is a ghost die a 1 or a 6?
It's a 6.
Okay, yeah, 21. No ghost die.
So did you get a ghost die on your last roll?
No, I'm doing the first dice.
Oh, okay.
Schwa, he got a 24.
The max I can get is a 12, and that would be with a ghost die. I got a 10.
10. Same thing. He grabs you and is now holding you over his head area. There is a sloshing noise as his mouth slowly opens, and there's the goo and the slime, and you just see a dark emptiness inside, and it smells horrible, like millions of years of death.
Arky after a hard night with the bums.
Poor Arky.
Vera, I think what we should try doing is maybe hitting it at the same time. You with your little proton packy thing, and me with my my little toy gun.
Hear me?
All right, well, this time I'm going to go try to get Vera out.
Okay.
A 24 for
Okay.
strength. Hey!
Vera, your friend has shot the tentacle of
Right
with
over
you
his mouth.
hanging over his mouth.
Yummy!
Payback's a bitch.
It's what you assume is a tongue comes out, and you fall right directly on it. Give me a strength
Muscles?
muscles roll to see if you can hold on.
I have climb. Can I do that?
Yeah, give me a.
Okay, I'm gonna do climb. And I'm also gonna do 2 brownie points.
Good thinking.
Wish me luck. Thank God.
There you go again.
Thank Satan.
My dad's not Satan.
29.
You manage to grab onto one of its
Testicles.
teeth, and you can lock your arm around it. So you're not swallowed yet. You're in its mouth.
Thanks, Mick.
You're welcome!
Welcome.
It
You're
smells
free,
worse
Itchy.
than you in here. I
You
take
can
my.
take a turn now. I'm going to break dance.
I can take a turn.
It's under moves.
Am I able to shoot the proton pack with one hand?
Absolutely.
See, I'm wondering if I should continue to climb out or to shoot down his throat.
Shoot straight down his throat.
Let's shoot.
Absolutely.
Down his
That's 100%.
throat. Right, straight down the gullet. 11.
Still
Can't
hits.
be pretty hard to miss that one.
You hit the back of its throat, and it convulses. And let's say billions of years of decayed plants, animals, bile just shoots you right out, and you get stuck to the wall at the end of the hallway.
Disgusting.
I throw up as well.
The smell of your throw up is a refreshing reminder that you are still alive.
I am happy I am no longer dangling off his tooth, but I can't really handle those.
It is thick and viscous, and it's not going to be coming off anytime soon.
No amount of Dawn soup's gonna get that
No
stain
man, no
out.
amount of tomato juice or anything like that.
Tomato juice. I was just going to say tomato juice.
Man, why do I always get dirty?
Because your friends shoot
Marshmallows.
you in the pits. You jumped in that pit of marshmallow. You fell down the Shoggoth's mouth.
So good.
All right, so that's all right. Cool. It through your ecto goggles, the ectopresence is starting to flicker.
I will yell. We're doing good, guys. Keep going.
Of course we're doing good.
We're hanging on. Praise Satan.
My dad's not Satan.
Who's your dad?
That's a long story. We'll should get into later.
Is it okay for me to praise Satan?
Whatever. He's been.
This is no time for a philosophical religious argument.
As I'm stuck to the wall and vomit.
See, the ancient Hectites and Babylonians believed that my father was probably both Satan and other things.
Praise
Yeah.
Satan.
You should see what I read in that wall in the gas station urinal at the truck stop last week. Got a ball for you.
No, not ball.
Oh god, the stuff that I've read about and heard about the ceremonies to Baal was fucking ridiculous. Okay, so we're not going to go there because that freaks me out.
Miss that.
So they had this giant. Let's just go into Baal for a second. So they had this giant metal bowl, right? And underneath it was a fire. And the bowl would open, and they would sacrifice children by burning them alive inside this giant
device.
Wait, I saw the bowl,
Roman?
but I didn't know it was kids.
It was kids. They would sacrifice children to them.
Steel structure that they. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, so yeah, my dad's not bald. Okay, so whose turn is it?
I just got spat out.
It's Bob's turn.
Yeah, it's my turn, I guess. To noisy cricket the tentacle that I'm. Wait, no, I'm over his mouth.
You're over his mouth too.
Bam! Down
Shoot
the mouth.
Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
8. No go.
With that, he starts to become intangible. Like he's still holding you, but it seems like the presence of like the physical form is starting to deteriorate. You are still hanging over his mouth, though. He kind of like whips and tries to hit you into the wall, but he misses. But you still feel the crack. And okay, you are still hanging there. Mixed band angles. Your turn, right?
I think it's its turn.
Ah, its turn. Let's see, Vera, 24 against your moves.
I'm
Don't
stuck
worry,
to the
guys.
wall.
I'll just be here to break you out.
17.
It's grabbed you and is starting to drag you through the trail of vomitous goo back up. You are still on the ground, though. He hasn't picked you up. You've been cast far enough away that it's going to take like one more round before he picks you up over his head.
Death would be a welcome respite from the smell.
Mick, 23 against your dodge.
I will attempt to dodge. 29.
Ooh, nice.
I'm good at dodging and knocking things over.
Oh, I should have got this for you. 23.
Well, since he's got me, I can't really dodge, so.
Right, but give me a dodge for another arm coming after you.
Oh, okay.
You might get a
he's gonna
ghost
rip you in
die.
half.
Yeah, I might get a ghost.
So now you have a tentacle wrapped around your torso and one around your legs. And it's hanging there over its body. Or its mouth.
Shot. Serenity style.
You've seen Alien, what the thing does to Bishop? Alright. Now it's Vera's turn.
So mad at me. I'm currently being dragged across the floor. I'm gonna try and shoot the tentacle that is dragging me. Oh my god, that's terrible. 8.
It's fine. Like I said, you only have to get like a 5 because these things are everywhere, and I'm gonna let you guys do spray patterns. Alright, so
Oh, nice! Whoa, nice shooting.
Panic shooting.
a little bit more of the ectopresence is coming off. It doesn't look like it's got much more to it.
Did he let me go?
He has not let you go.
Boo.
You would get anger from it if you could feel what it's feeling.
Well, don't tear down our art museum, dickwad. Yeah, I don't care about that. Don't be in our world, dickwad.
Bob?
I'm going to go before Bob.
Yep.
I'm going to go. Bob is held by 2 tentacles right now, right? I'm going to go attack the original tentacle, the tentacle that had him closer to them. I'm going to go attack a tentacle that has Bob. One of them.
Okay.
21 to hit.
With the pickaxe?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Everything's with the pickaxe.
Okay.
I'm going to wipe my ass with the pickaxe later.
The one of them that's holding Bob up has released him and is shriveling up into a stalk into the body. And it looks like you took up a little bit more physical and a little bit more ectopresence.
He's taken off both with the pickaxe?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, good idea grabbing that thing.
I know.
Let's see.
Alright, my turn. So. cricket to the mouth again.
Your mouth?
6!
You see that his physical being is starting to become more intangible than before. Its grip around you is almost completely gone, and he lets you go. Like he's trying to figure out a way of getting more things on you, but these little demon things are distracting him too much. Vera, I got a 19 against your moves.
It'll be tough.
You got brownie points.
I'm down to 13. And I already rolled, so... He's got me, 11.
Okay, you are closer this time, and you are now about 3 feet away from his mouth again.
Huh. Good shooting spot.
And Bob, I got a 19 with a ghost die for you.
He does not like you tonight.
No.
Give me a moves roll to see if you can get out of this thing's way.
Let's see here. How many brownie points can I use?
All of them except for one, because that would make you dead.
I'm gonna use. Would you roll?
I don't know.
You said
11.
Dick move.
22 with a ghost.
Alright, I'm gonna use 3 brownie points. 23, no ghost die.
Nice. But since I got the ghost die, something bad has to happen. It doesn't have to be to you. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Vera, you see his body shake, and you get coated in more bile. Give me 3 brownie points as your body starts to burn from all the acid in his stomach.
Nice.
Fine.
And I guess it's your turn.
Since I'm super close to the mouth, I'm going to shoot down his throat again, I guess. Hopefully not to be coated by more vomit.
Ghost die.
17 with a ghost die. Vera, we've had a good run together. I'll miss you, girl.
Before this thing launches more stomach refuse at you, you realize that his ectopresence is almost completely gone. Your goggles are reading that the PKE on this thing is down to what a class 1 would be.
So, that's good to realize right before I die.
Yeah. 3 more brownie points, please.
I'd say she probably lets out a couple screams of agony.
As your probably the first 2 layers of your epidermis is now gone.
Nice.
Good thing Halloween's coming up. I'll look like in character how I look now.
Yep. Okay. Schwa or mixed fans, Bangles?
Schwa, would you like to go?
Certainly. No easy cricket to the mouth again. 11, no ghost die.
Very nice. This thing, its physical form evaporates. It's completely gone. The only thing left is the spirit entity that is there. It drops whoever it's holding. Vera's on the ground. She probably needs some help. But the first priority would probably be to catch this thing.
We need a trap.
I've got 7.
It's a trap!
I have a trap. I'm okay for now. I mean, they can't really help me anyway.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Do you have
Nick
a
is known
trap?
for making some really, really terrible decisions.
Okay.
So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up and jump in the air with my pickaxe and come straight into his mouth gullet with the pickaxe.
Okay.
Yeah. Going for inside of his throat, pickaxing style. Let's do it. I got a 17.
17. This thing gives out probably the weirdest scream you've ever heard, as his ectopresence has completely gone away and is now just a ball of energy floating around in the middle of the room.
Does he get a move?
Let's see. If... no, he does not.
And then I would like to slide a trap towards him.
Oh, yeah.
So this trap is thrown, and...
Want me to roll on it?
Yep.
12.
So the trap lands exactly underneath where this entity is. It doesn't seem like it has any resistance to it. It doesn't know what's going on.
That's how I like my dates.
Well, then I'll spring it. I mean, I want to catch this asshole.
That's right. Catch its asshole. Catch the whole thing, actually. Terrible, terrible humor. Let's just shut up now.
The trap opens. What's left of this Shoggoth is dragged into it. And as the trap is slowly closing, you hear a familiar voice coming out of it, screaming, "Help! Help! And you recognize the voice as Arky, and the trap closes, the lights blink, and just a whole bunch of vapor starts coming out of it. You have caught the Shoggoth.
I scream at the ghost trap, "Fuck you, dude! I smell like shit now."
Hey, did you guys hear Arky there for a second? That was
He must-
probably the beast just trying to fuck with our head. Don't fucking worry about it.
I just figured he was outside, because all those bums showed up when Jane fell and got hurt.
We are downtown, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen him around for a while. I just assumed he was on just some sort of horrible bum bender, so
That's
Who's Arky?
don't worry about it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I think that, I guess, after things are wrapped up here, I want to run down to the hospital.
okay.
Wrapped up. We've
I'm
got
at
so much destruction
I'm
to
at
carry out.
7 brownie points. I want to bring that up a bit.
Oh, you're going to get healed. I thought you were gonna go check on Jane Doe. Sorry, I thought you were being really
I'm sure she's fine. I didn't see any brains on the pavement. It's probably fine.
Yeah, the only thing you have to worry about is the skin that's on your face and whatever was exposed. You're probably wearing gloves and the rest of your uniform, so probably just your face and neck area.
Well, I guess my modeling career is over.
Could still be a hand model or a foot model.
I am probably still vomiting from the smell. I'm gonna strip off my coveralls. I probably got... I don't know.
Decontamination.
We haven't seen it 100 times.
Walking around in boots and a underwear and a wife beater, like usual.
I should go check on Cockburn.
Oh yeah.
When you get up to the top floor again, he's still unconscious, and it looks like he's broken his nose, so there's blood just dripping all around his face. He's still alive, so
Anybody have any smelling salts?
he couldn't
We'll
smell
take
it
him
if
to
he
the
wanted.
hospital with you, Vera.
Yeah, I'll shake him. I'll shake him a little bit. Hey, you okay?
Well, I still got the keys to Jane's car. We should be able to pile everybody in there.
It's got a lot of room in there.
I'd like him to walk himself out to the car, though. I can't carry his ass. Does he wake up?
I'll carry him. I can carry him.
Okay.
Yeah, after a
Everything
bit. He hit that wall really hard. He's probably got severe concussion, and
Well, then he
He's-
definitely shouldn't be sleeping.
I'll carry him really gently.
Mick, he can't pay us if he's dead.
I'm going to be real gentle.
Okay.
it's okay. They don't pay you. The state does now.
Well, that's right.
Yeah, after a mixed discussion with the mayor.
I
Well,
don't remember that at all, so
I'm
we're
going to
going
the
for it.
hospital anyway, so I'll take him along.
Yeah, I lost a brownie point, so
What?
Hey, brownie point.
I started tonight at 15, I think. I'm down to 7, so not terrible, but
You guys make it to the hospital. They're going to keep Vera overnight. You guys can head home, do what you guys want. Probably get this thing in the containment unit.
I'm gonna go check in with MIB and DX.
Mick, I will say that you talked to Loon, and he has some ideas to upgrade your packs, because it seems like the paranormal entities in this whatever case you guys are working on are a lot stronger than the normal ones. So
I'm
he's
gonna have
going
him run
to
some tests on this pickaxe, which I definitely kept, to find out if this is just a Shoggoth Bane, or I should say pyramid-related Bane, or if it would work against any other kind of creatures, non-related
Okay.
to his adventure or not. He can take a look at that. I won't remember telling you that, so.
When you're in his lab that he's set up in the headquarters, you see some plans for what appear to be an ecto shotgun, a thing called a boson dart launcher, and enhanced slime grenades.
Slime grenades. Hey, we need him to make something. I wrote down what we needed to make. Goggles to cameras. Goggles to cameras. We need a recording on our goggles.
Yeah, that'll be easy. I can do that.
that's why we bought the
Excellent.
GoPros.
Yep.
Where the fuck did we? I knew
What
there
are my
was a
notes here?
reason.
Goggles to cameras. Whatever that means. I remember now.
It was all because you guys wanted to make sure that if you forgot anything, that you could go back and.
Yep.
Why do we keep forgetting stuff?
Well, it could be all the concussions and shit we get puked all over us.
Okay, I think that's a good place to end it. We're running a little late, so that was actually a fun adventure, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I liked it.
it's
We didn't get our minds wiped once.
That you know of.
4 more pages.
all right. So it's been Nick.
4 more pages. Arn.
Jason.
And Shannon.
And we'll talk
And
to you
Craig.
guys next week. It'll be a month for
Bye.
us, but it'll be a week for you. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye.